All right, welcome to another episode of the Hot Seat, everyone. And of course, here we have Mr. Mike Jones on this week's Hot Seat. Mike, do you know why you're here?
Yes.
You do know. Okay, very good. So look, Mike, the main thing is you had 21 calls over 5 days, only 5 deals, 0 on same day, and 1,400 total. How do you explain that? What's the issue? What's the first major issue you see as a problem?
Not enough calls.
Not enough calls. What's the next issue?
Not enough in the same day.
And then not enough deals as well, right?
Right.
Mike, you do see this, right? It's
Yeah.
clear? Right here? You see it? Okay, yes? Do you
Yes.
need a light? Do we need a light?
I can see it.
No, we're good? Okay, very good, very good. Okay, we're gonna keep it professional. All right, so look, the bottom line is how many deals should you have had?
Out of 20?
What's the minimum you should have had on a week?
10.
Minimum is 8. We'll go with 8. So 5 is no good. You've had weeks where you've done 12, haven't you not?
Right.
Okay, so we got half the deals of what some of your best weeks have been. Now, what are you going to do to make sure this week, and I know it's going well for you so far, what are you going to do to make sure this week that you actually are going to get your 8, 10 deals? What are you going to do?
Stay in the seat.
Stay in the seats. That's one of your biggest problems last week was you were here but not staying in the seat.
Right.
Okay. Now, let me ask you a question. I know you were here all 5 days, but when you didn't hit your quota, did you come in on Saturday?
No.
You didn't come in on Saturday?
No.
Okay, so are you going to be able to handle this and make sure if you don't get done what you need done, you're going to get it done or no?
Yes.
Okay, because who are you working for?
Myself.
Yourself, to make money, right?
Yes.
And who do you want to take care of with this money?
My son.
What?
My son.
Okay, so your son. You have a picture of your son on your desk?
No.
Put one. And every time you want to get up out of that seat or every time you have someone say no to you or there's an issue, look at him. You have to have inspiration. This isn't easy. I'm not saying this is easy, but you got to stay consistent. You have talent, otherwise you wouldn't be here. You know how to read script. You know how to rebuttal. You know your product. But why are you not taking care of business? You want to take care of this for your son, right?
Right.
You know why I'm here pushing you, right? With this light bulb in your face, right? Because I want you to do better. Do you understand?
Yes.
So, did you review your calls from last week?
I reviewed a couple.
How many?
2.
2? Okay. And who did you review them with?
Ed.
Ed, okay. Do you think you could have reviewed more calls?
Yes.
Did you learn a lot from your calls?
Yes.
What's the biggest thing you learned from your call?
The biggest thing I learned from my call was that not enough product knowledge. And it's not the product knowledge. What I learned was that I was prejudging the customer.
Okay, prejudging. Don't judge.
Right.
Okay, you can't judge. It's very important. Every customer counts. Now, I'm guessing you didn't go in, but did you go into those campaigns that are available, even if the call is inbound or not hot? Did you ever go into those campaigns that have available where people we did pitch but didn't close on all those?
No.
Okay, so there we go. We got no to Saturday. We only got 2 calls reviewed when you, out of 21 calls, only got 5 deals. So you had 16 calls you could have reviewed. You only did 2. You didn't come in on Saturday. You didn't do the campaigns. Did you follow up with every client you enrolled and even the ones that you did not enroll?
Yes.
Enrolled and not enrolled.
I'm not going to say everyone, no.
It should be everyone. What's the best way to keep track of everyone?
My DPP.
Exactly. Go in the CRM, make sure you're on there. Literally, obsess, right? That's what we talk about, Mike, obsess. Now, what do you think is the punishment when you don't obsess? When you do just enough? When you do just enough to get by? What's the big punishment?
It reflects on my paycheck.
Reflects on your paycheck. That's a good way. I like to call it shitty paycheck.
Right.
Okay? So if you don't want a shitty paycheck, what would you do if you had a good paycheck? What would you do with that money? Let's say your paycheck was what it should be, an average of at least $2,000 for a 2-week pay period. What would you do with this $2,000 paycheck that you can't do with the one you're about to get?
A lot more than I could do.
Okay, tell me one thing. One thing you would like to do.
Catch up on my bills.
Catch up on some bills. What's another thing? Give me something fun for God's sakes.
I would spoil my son.
Spoil your son with what? What do you want to get him?
A power wheel.
A what?
A power wheel.
Power well?
Wheel.
Power wheel, what's that? Like something to drive on?
Yeah.
How much are those things?
Like $300.
$300, not a big deal.
No.
Okay. So, can you put up a power wheel and a picture of your son and make sure that you review your calls, you come in on Saturday if necessary, you do the outbound campaigns, and you review more calls so you can catch up on your bills, get your son the power wheel, and move forward from there and go forward instead of backwards or stagnant?
Yeah.
Are you going to make it happen?
I will.
Have you ever had a boss like me that wants it so damn bad for you?
No.
That's pushing your limits?
No.
Okay, I want this for you, Mike. You're here because I want this for you.
Okay.
I believe you can improve from this. And also wanted you to feature you on TV here, okay? Anyway, I want you to make it happen. I believe in you, and I want to see you in the closer circle in about a month. I think you can do it. You have an amazing ability on script. You have an amazing ability on focus when you're here, but you got to keep it consistent, okay? All right, buddy. Thank you for being on this week's Hot Seat.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoyed that episode of The Hot Seat. Download my free sales training at alexgoldstandard.com. Follow me on Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel.